Hey, what's up everybody? Today we are taking a look at the brand new MMO that just launched this week. Of course I'm talking about New World. Alright, first up, let's talk about the launch this week. It was a somewhat rocky launch that tested the patience of everyone trying to get in. Server populations are capped at 2,000 people, so queue lines range from hundreds to over 10,000. And while the queues were long, players would soon embark in this new MMO journey. Or would they? New World has had an amazing response this week, topping the Steam charts on its 6th day. Disconnections were a common nuisance that frustrated players to no end. Obvious remedies were moving to a lower pop server, but with your friends on the previous server, this isn't ideal. This is why Amazon is providing free server transfers soon after it adds a series of servers to the list to bring the queue times down. Alright, so we get into the game and we aren't being disconnected. What's it look like? How does it feel? Well, it's no surprise that New World has stunning graphics. The way it feels to play is something a lot of us haven't felt since our first MMO. Savages.
Yeah.
It's the little things while you're out exploring the wilderness that does it for me. The subtle pings as someone chips at a boulder over 100 meters away, actually affecting the environment while cutting a tree down, coming face to face with another player that's marked PvP. What's your move, big boy? So far it's been much more than about how great the graphics look, but how the game actually feels to play. He's teabagging me! New World has a classless system that gives the player the ability to equip up to 2 weapons, with each weapon providing different class abilities just by changing the weapon. You can use any weapon at any time, but the catch is that each weapon is leveled individually. PvP has been a fun aspect of the game so far. Seeing packs of PvP marked characters running the wilderness or right outside of towns looking for their prey, I know I've run from my fair share. Combat is interesting in that you have to actually aim a fireball, or you actually have to be in range to make contact with the sword. Without tab targeting and spamming the same fireball, this makes the game much more engaging and fun. At this time there are no raids. There are a handful of dungeons to choose from at various level ranges, but that doesn't mean there is nothing to do. Besides harvesting material and crafting items, there are multiple weapon types to try out and level up. I was about to sleep on the Ice Gauntlet, but I tried it out and it actually slapped, so I plan on going through and trying out everything. There are faction missions, faction wars to fight in. The corrupted breaches are a lot of fun if there are enough people to take them down. Corrupted beaches are basically little invasions that pop up on the map, spawning enemies that require a fair amount of people to take down depending on the size of the invasion. These have been a lot of fun, but don't forget to set up a camp outside of the breach or you might find yourself making a long trek back. I went into this game with no expectations, no research, and an open mind. I just wanted to have fun. New World has definitely come through in a couple of days of gameplay. So there it is, my initial thoughts and findings of New World. As a former WoW player, I'm happy to see some potential actual competition. So go check it out. At $20 under the typical new game price mark with no subscription, you really have nothing to lose.